Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Glebe, and we're gonna have a fun one. We gotta have a fun one. Woo! Says one person, and then somebody else chuckles, either in agreement or disbelief. Weird. I just got into a car accident literally 6 minutes ago. I was driving here for sound check. I was gonna finally be on time for sound check, and just got rear-ended pretty hard. Not the action I was looking for during this last year. But I'll take it where I can get it, I suppose. No. Somehow no damage to the car. Neck feeling weird. Other than that, everything is groovy. And this accident report brought to you by Cooling Itch Relief Spray. If you get eaten by insects, try Cooling Itch Relief Spray. It might help a little bit on that front. On that note, please welcome the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine, Steve Hofstetter!
Thank you. Well, I'm glad to see, based on your open, that you are fine.
I feel okay.
Yeah, you are exactly the same. Anyway.
Yeah, but you know how like sometimes after like a traumatic thing, someone like someone gets like shot and they're still walking. They're like, "What happened?" And they're shot and then they end up being dead. So there's a lot of possibilities here.
Yeah, you know what? It is very possible that you got shot during that car accident and you're not sure yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know why my eyes are burning right now. That's real weird. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all that stuff. And please welcome Mr. Chris Bauer.
Bow wow.
Bow wow.
We can't hear you, Bow.
There you go. More likely, Ben, you're like Wile E. Coyote if you walk off the cliff and you don't realize there's nothing under you till you look down and then you fall and die. But I don't think that's going to happen either. I think you're fine.
I think so.
No! And what's that itch relief stuff? Yeah, it's for bug bites, I'm sure. Anyway,
by the way,
Queen Rachel's here. Queen Rachel.
Wait, did Ben just look down and go, no?
He did. He did.
His dick fell off a cliff, Steve.
By the way, Ben, 6 minutes ago was still late to sound check, just FYI.
Yeah, but he didn't hear 6 minutes ago. There was 2 minutes of being in a wreck and stuff. So it didn't hurt your car at all?
It was 6:42 when the accident happened. I was supposed to be here at 6:45.
You mean 2?
No. What?
2:42? It's not even 6 o'clock yet.
That's correct. 2:42. No, I was driving my mom's car that she loans me, and it doesn't seem to have a scratch. The guy's license plate fell off. I came out of the car screaming at him and cursing, and then he was very nice, so I felt bad. But it seems fine. The car seems fine.
How hard did he hit you if it didn't cause any damage in the license plate?
I don't understand it. It was at a red light, and he just didn't stop in time. My whole neck whipped forward, so the only thing I'm a little concerned about is my neck being fucked up. But I don't know. The car, I mean, obviously it wasn't that bad. The car is not damaged, so that's nice.
Yeah, I gotta say, there's an important lesson learned here, which is if you were home, you wouldn't have been hit.
That's, well, sure. I'm just worried about his neck and his back.
Maybe pussy in his crack.
Thank you, Rachel, for the assist. I appreciate it.
I'll be honest with you. My pussy does hurt.
We had a fun overnight game. It was name an SDSC dance move. So there's some SDSC dance moves. What would they be? Beryl had two. His first one I liked, just because I get to pick them, was the Bowers. Step one, walk onto the dance floor. Step two, crush it. Thank you, Beryl. I liked that. Shannon Savage, not funny, but I thought complimentary, so I picked it. Shannon Savage said, it's called the oscillator. We stand straight up with our arms extended outward and spin. LaBelle is a big fan of this one, but not Ben. Ben hates oscillating fans. But my favorite was also from Beryl. It was the Streisand. When you just start to dance with someone, they're called away to meet Barbara Streisand in the ladies' room. You tell everyone you almost had sex with your dance partner. No one believes you. That's called the Streisand, everybody.
I'm about to bang it down. Barbara Streisand. Also, I just saw Taylor change my name to Basically Dead. Accurate. That is accurate. When you almost died.
I was almost killed. The guy's license plate cover fell off, and my car wasn't hurt at all, but I'm almost dead. You guys.
His whole license plate fell off. I had to hand him a screw. That's the only screw I've given him.
Oh, take it easy.
And Ben, was it the license plate on the side that hit the car, or did somehow like he hit you from behind, his back license plate fell off?
No, his front license plate fell off.
Okay,
and
that
I'm
would just
also
be
imagining Ben
incredible.
has I'm also imagining Ben has a pocket full of screws just randomly. He just always has a pocket full of screws if you need one. He just has one. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, because the pickup line that has not yet worked on Carmel, but I'm sure will one of these days. I just hand her a screw and I go, want a screw? It hasn't worked.
It doesn't work.
So weird that it hasn't worked. By the way, I was at a red light and I had a trailer hitch.
Try using a fork, Ben. Anyway, what'd you say, Steve?
Yeah. I had a trailer hitch on my old car, and I was at a red light, and this guy just drove into me. He just wasn't paying attention. He drove into me, and I looked, and like my car was fine because he just hit the trailer hitch, and the trailer hitch just shattered his front grate. And I just looked over at him, and I was like, "Well, my car's all right, so have a good one."
One time,
Your fault.
me and Tim McLaughlin were right on our way to South Bend. I was going to speak at a speaking thing. He was just going to come watch. And I was on the phone with like a middle school kid who was trying to book me. Like some teacher's like, hey, you're in 8th grade. You should call the speaker and like be an adult or whatever. It's like his learning lesson or whatever. And so I'm at a stoplight and I look in my rearview mirror and there's just a car that's just not going to stop. So I just luckily move to the right and move up a little bit. So there was a semi truck right in front of me. And this girl hit me at like 45 miles an hour just on her phone and just boom. And just we went forward like 40 feet. Luckily, I was over enough that like I didn't hit the semi truck, and luckily I was in her way, or she'd hit the semi truck and died. But while I'm on the phone with this middle school kid, he's like, "Well, I mean, how much do you charge, whatever?" And then this guy hits us, and Tim McLaughlin just goes, "Motherfucker! Oh, motherfucker! Motherfucker! Motherfucker!" While we're on the Bluetooth, and this kid's like, "Oh!" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, man, we just got in a car wreck." And then I never heard from him back from him, and I never got that gig. So I don't know what happened, but.
I think what happened is that Tim did exactly what he does when there's a gig opportunity.
Does the same 7 minutes so people don't hire him back? Is that what you mean?
Yep.
Anyway.
And by the
always
way,
knew this.
Go ahead.
that student on the phone was Micah Fox, ladies and gentlemen.
I always knew this show was a bit of a car wreck, but it's time we made it official. So
Which, by the way, when you get hit from behind and your pussy feels not great, but your crack ain't doing great, try Fiberwell. Fiberwell, sugar-free gummies.
Where do you put those, Ben? All right. Do we have a Night King game, Rachel?
We did. Thank you so much. The Night King game, it was Wet, a movie or TV show.
Okay.
And we had a lot of entries. I particularly enjoyed Frankie Berman's The Queen's Damp It.
Nice.
I like Chris Jacobs' Wet Dreams May Come.
Boom. That's good.
But my favorite, I don't know why, but it just is, was Cynthia Cresswell's Get Him to the Creek. I just imagine him.
nice.
Creek. Into the creek.
That's
So
great.
congratulations, Cynthia. You are the Night King. Collect your prize at sdscshow.com.
Very cool.
All right, today's game, because I'm finally home. I'm actually home for like 8 days. So I'm excited to be home. So today we are going to home a song. So take a song and make it about home somehow. So for instance, Despacito. That's just or
That's the way we do it while we pencil pushito.
also Garage Against the Machine.
Or Garage Full of Machines. How about that?
Yeah, Garage Full of Machines. Or Uptown Funk, because I forgot to take the garbage out before I left. Anyway, the point is, take the title of a song and make it about home somehow. And you can comment on any of our feeds to play. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, well, you'd usually comment with a tip, at least $5, if a super chat, a PayPal, or a Venmo. We'll read those at the end. And as always, if you're on our video front row, you get up to 2 entries for free.
Yes. Speaking of 2 entries for free, video front row, turn on your cameras and join the party. It's time for the VFR.
We do need to do a pirate theme just so we can have the VF Yar.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I don't know why it has to be Yar. It can still be R, but I like the idea of the pirate theme.
No, but it's old timey. Times of Yar.
Okay. Old-timey pirates. You didn't mention that.
Well, most pirates are old timey. I guess there's still Somali pirates that are
I
current.
mean,
but
there are Pittsburgh pirates that aren't old timey.
What? Well, yeah, but they
Yeah,
can't.
they're,
can't.
Wow.
They're like 22.
Steve's regional knowledge of the town he now lives in is mind-boggling. We are joined by Steve and Val are getting titillated by Ben's rear end action. By the way, in case you at home can't read the Zoom names, that's pre-written by these people. That's not me. Also, I love how Val just said that's Steve getting titillated. Nice clarification. Just a little bit. Sure. We are also joined by Aranka stand-in Bert Dizon, everybody.
Good shirt, Bert.
Nice Steel City shirt.
Thank
Love that. And we are joined by one of our favorites here in the video front row. She's eating an apple as she always does. You know her, you love her. It's Katrina Davis, everybody.
It's not though.
Hey, you won't get flipped off for that one though. At least that's a compliment.
Yeah, Cass is like, yeah, that's okay. I'll take that one.
I would take that one.
We are joined by the very smoky, very sleepy JP, Sleepy Bear Racing. What up, what up, what up?
I can't fit that much smoke in my face, JP. I can't do it. I don't know what's going on, but like you just exhaled 7 separate times. That was very impressive.
That was JP. That was like a clown car full of smoke. That was.
That's just because the air is very thin in Alaska.
Sure. I think he has huge lungs.
It's all lung butter over there because he's that in the smoke, brother. We are joined by the other Rachel.
How you doing?
Well, thanks for coming back. Interesting angle. Like you're kind of askew. That's kind of fun.
You.
I'm trying to be like Frank. He's got all these cool angles.
I love that. Frank has never done left to right angles like you're doing. He does up and down and sides, but you're doing like kind of like one of these moves, and that's pretty fun.
Well, that's because I was trying, I know how much you hate having bright windows, so I was trying to keep it out of the.
Thank you. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate that. And now, please welcome either it's the angle of the camera or it's the frame just being straight up crooked. It's Abibier. It's Dr. Abby Wright, everybody.
It's the angle.
It's what? It's
And
the angle.
Ben, I'm fairly certain you're not dead.
Here's the
When I
thing.
fell off a bike, Abby diagnosed me as a wuss, that there was nothing wrong with me, and I should just pick it up. So she's probably going to help you with the same diagnosis, I would imagine, Ben.
Oh my God, is this the twist? Has he been dead the whole time?
Oh my.
I can confirm that is not true.
That would explain all the nights that him and Carmel went to bed together, and she just watched a movie of their wedding or their first date and didn't fuck him. Maybe that's what it was.
I thought it was because he ghosted us at soundcheck.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever, man. We are also joined by Frank Key Angles. Good to have you, Frank.
Oh my God.
Ben, are you allowed to use the filter from the movie you filmed in Atlanta already? I thought that was a secret.
Is this better? There you go. Please, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it floppy?
What?
The bottom is floppy.
Yeah, it's got a weird floppy. Yeah, I thought
Ben.
we were gonna see some ghost dong for a second, but we
That's
didn't.
why Carmel's trying to get me to do Pilates.
Ben, you've got a floppy bottle.
I've got a floppy disk too, you know what I mean?
Floppy bottom goes. No. All right.
Flop
looks
bottom
like a really
ghosts, they
excited-
make the rockin' world go round.
Floppy
You
bottom
look
goes.
like a really happy sperm right now, Ben.
Floppy bottom goes, boots with the fur. We're joined by Cassie Nowlin, everybody. Nowlin later.
Catching some dreams up there, looks like. Nice.
And today, true that, nice dream catcher. And today, a giant dick was launched into space, and also a rocket. Timothy, I see dead people. Brown. Shaved your mustache, Tam.
From the filter. She had a mustache filter on yesterday.
There it is. I knew it wasn't a filter. I knew it. I love saying stuff from another show that nobody can understand, that it seems offensive, and the person I know they're gonna come through and save me. It's really a fun experience. We are joined from New Zealand by Tina from New Zealand.
Tina is anime now.
Yeah.
Great she is. We are also joined, ladies and gentlemen, by Sean Ehrlich and an animal threesome.
The bear chimp is eating Elmo.
Oh.
Eating him out.
No, eating him.
What a daisy chain. You're thinking the word daisy chain is what you're looking for.
You all think it's sexual. It's never sexual. It's always violent.
Then stop putting their genitals on each other's mouths. What are you doing?
Finally, Sean finished his screenplay, Animal Centipede. Long-awaited sequel, The Human Centipede. Exciting. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of human centipedes, it's the human three-speed himself, Chris Laval. We're hitting on all cylinders today. It's getting breezy up in this motherfucker.
Be careful your sheet doesn't blow up, Ben.
You think that's Ghost like Marilyn Monroe, Steve? That's Ghost Marilyn Monroe he's got on there?
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We are joined by a man who passed the idiot test. It's Patrick, the Yokester himself, Yoakley. And we are joined by a woman who's telling you to bring out your dead. I'm basically one of them. Show me your kitties. It's Kaleem.
Oh, kitties, not titties.
Erickson.
Kitties.
Yeah. I put my shirt back down.
Taylor, spotlight that shit faster, please. Okay, on the record right there, Taylor does not like titties. Okay, fine. On the record. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined in the VFR by Ralph, deciding between two themes. Ralph's deciding currently. Possible theme one is Kristin Key's Tuesday Glee at 3.
Nice.
Or Ralph purposing paper packaging. Ralph purposing instead of repurposing. Ralph paper packaging.
My God.
Okay, Ralph.
You got an Amazon package.
Textbook in the mail, and all this paper packaging came with it.
What'd you get in the mail?
A textbook.
A textbook. Nice.
Just from a textbook.
Yep, that's the way they do it now at Amazon. And you also they also write on the side of the box cockily, we now use 30% less packaging. It's printed huge on the side of the box, and apparently they also use a lot more ink now as well. So net negative.
I like that they used enough paper to make a second textbook to ship the first textbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it just come in a big ball? Was it just a big ball of paper that showed up at your house? You had to dig through it to get in it, or? That's a lot of paper. I don't know.
Box.
He lives at the bottom of the hill, and they just push the ball of paper down the hill. with the textbook.
Just a bunch of paper on top.
For one textbook,
You
that
have a
huge
shirt
box?
on?
It was like,
We all three topless?
He has
What?
a shirt on. No, he doesn't have a shirt on. He's wrapped in paper. Oh, wow. He saw the show us your kitties and got confused.
Steph, thanks for being on screen this whole time.
I have a shirt.
Tough decision.
I decided to orange quit the shirt again.
We are also joined by Steph and Ruse, everybody.
Nice shirt, Steph.
Thank
Steph,
you.
I hope
I
you
will
still
not
have
be
your
wearing
job.
this at Costco.
Okay,
This is what I brought with my refund money.
Nice.
Felt it appropriate.
I would consider telling Air Canada to go fuck themselves in essential service. Why not? We are joined by Wendy Sword Low Frequency or something on her mic, but it won't work later. Wendy Sword. And we are joined by the Social Distancing Social Club wearing Brad Clark 5, everybody. Woo! And we're joined by a man that we marvel at what's above his head every day. It's Curtis Mason. And we are joined by Greg Burnt Orange.
Home Improvement song. I like it.
That's better than
Nice.
Burnt Sienna, my friend. And
Oh, I love the neighbor on the side. I like that behind the turntables. That's a good.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a
Wilson's
good.
the DJ.
That's a good touch there.
very nice. I think this is a nice little preview of the game coming later. And we are joined by Josefa Jojo Snyder wearing the funky new style of the Steel City AF shirt where there's the starry night all above it except right above.
That is a separate shirt on the shirt.
You could have gone with that comment, Steve, or you could have rushed and put it up in the merch store. You chose the easier route.
Or did you? Oh, I thought for a moment she may have bedazzled the shirt itself.
Oh,
I
that'd
was
be fun.
That is, yeah.
No, I don't know if that's not what happened, but fun fact, when Jamie Kennedy was dating Jennifer Love Hewitt, she would bedazzle his merch in his merch line after his shows to increase the value of the merch for people. So, Steve, you got to step your shit up, okay?
Yeah, I'll give Jennifer Love Hewitt a call. Thanks for the advice.
You should. You should do that. We are joined by Ray. I'm not quite dead, Benjamin. But we do know one thing. When that sad day comes and Ray does pass away, his tombstone will probably say, "Shut up, Ray."
Go for a walk.
His tombstone will say, "Forever shut up."
It'll actually be blank.
Oh my God. And we're joined, ladies and gentlemen, wearing the Nowhere Comedy Club hoodie. It is Anna Hoodie, everybody. And last but certainly not least, the woman who will be drawing the festivities today. She's a star of stage and screen. The way with the watercolors, the princess of the pencil, the intriguing with the iPad. It's Lady Dudes Corbin.
With the
I
bassoon.
won, Ben.
What? The beauty of the bassoon. It's Lady Corbin.
I said, still looking for an I one, huh, Ben?
Yeah.
Yep. I one really is hard.
I'm available to draw all tombstones if you need, Ray. Just so you know.
Oh, God damn. Also, I just thought of it. The
Impressive.
illustrator with the iPad, Lady Corbin.
Nice. I was
Yeah.
gonna say impressive with the iPad.
Ah.
Not if, well, yeah, if you see her Google search, that's true.
What?
Very impressive Google search.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well, glad we ended on a really weird fucking note. That's the VFR.
Hey, there's the VFR. Are we done? I'm just kind of seeing if there was anybody we forgot. We didn't forget about. All right, cool. We also have two great comics, both returning champions. Kristin Key is back. Kristin, how you doing?
Hi, guys. Hi. Just want to recap. Ben was in a car accident. His was not nearly this bad, but he almost died. And then Ralph got a textbook, and it came with a lot of shit in the mail. Okay, there we go. Recap. You're all caught up now.
And if you're curious how high Greg is, about this high.
We also have Kyle Grooms is back. Kyle, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Kyle.
Hey, what's happening, man? Happy to see you guys are still going after the world opened back up, you know?
Ish.
I don't know if she's saying ish that we're still going or the world's open back up. But
Hey, little B.
Kyle, is that a brain joke, or are you, and you're intentionally having your background be backwards, or no?
I'm not sure. Is it backwards? Holy cow. To me it looks perfectly fine.
yeah.
You have
The
to
other
click
one.
mirror.
Are my
click
cats
mirror,
right-handed
click or unclick mirror.
Yeah, we should have done a sound check.
Yeah, your cats, the poop's going back in their butts. It's weird. I don't know.
It means they're licking their faces?
Kyle Grooms is ungrooming himself as we speak. All
Yeah, we
going.
know what it says.
That's all right.
Fine
You
if
know
it's
what it
backwards.
says. It's all right.
It
Yeah.
says, I think
Kyle
it's cool.
Grooms, Brian Humner.
E like Smorg, everybody. E like Smorg has joined us. We're very happy to have E like Smorg.
Like Smorg is a pretty fun name. I think we should
Smorg.
Wait, I think that mug was correct. I think that mug had the words going the right way. Can I see that mug again?
Mug, sure.
Can I see that mug you just sipped out of?
Oh, hold on. Oh, this.
Yeah.
He's saying the
I
letters are right
thought
on
you were
that.
talking about my mug, my mug. I'm like,
Whoa.
what?
Freaky.
Mug letters are correct. So your background was just designed strange. Poppy, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Love
All
that.
right. Are you?
Oh,
where are you
shit.
at right now, buddy? Are
Hey,
you
Ben, you a better dude than me, man. Because if I'd have had an accident and it wasn't my fault, I'd have still been laying on the ground. Like my whiplash.
Yeah, by the way, Ben, you don't get out of the car and yell at the guy. That's not going to accomplish anything. You,
Yeah,
you
right.
get out of the car and you slowly limp toward the
Yeah,
guy.
and then you tell him you had to cancel your podcast, and then you're losing money. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah. You just
Pee
open
on
the
yourself.
door.
hustle, bro.
You just open the door and fall out like you don't even.
Did I ever tell you guys? Did I ever tell you guys about the guy who hit me and then called me because his marriage was suffering? I don't know if I ever told
Oh wow.
you this story. So he hits me from behind. Basically, a guy cuts a couple lanes of traffic over on me. I slam my brakes so I don't hit him. And then the guy behind me just rocks the back of my car from behind. So his insurance company has to pay me a bunch of money to fix my car, but I was okay, thankfully. And then he calls me like a couple days later, and he's like, hey, I just wanted to call you because I'm thinking of going to court because my marriage isn't the same. My wife isn't sleeping with me right now. And I was like, hey, man, if you're not getting laid over this, that's your fault, but you hit me. So I'm sorry that you hit me from behind and you can't hit her from behind, but it's not
I
my
remember
fault.
that well. I remember that
Ben,
well.
Yeah,
Steve
Ben hit you
called
with his
me-
car. What a weird story. Why don't you stay with Ben in the beginning?
No, that's offensive, Bauer. Steve called me and asked me if I would testify the fact that sometimes that happens in healthy relationships.
You're an expert witness on not getting laid. That is awesome.
Right. I'm the opposite of a whore. I get paid to not get fucked.
I just imagine that, like in My Cousin Vinny, when you're on the stand, you have to prove that you don't know how to have sex, so you have a whole bunch of technical jargon that knows why you're not getting laid. That'd be great. Rach, you anything coming in?
Oh, we do. The VFR. So Dave Adler had a stopwatch going. It was 13 minutes and 35 seconds. And for the leady segment naming, impressive in-show iPad illustrations.
Nice.
So they're-
Pretty
those are
damn
your
good.
eyes.
That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn
Alexander Breyer said, it's really lonely over here watching the show on Ben's stream. I'm the only person on it. Just looked. I think you're at like 6
Well,
now.
no, in Ben's defense, his mom is fixing her wrecked car right now, so she can't watch. So
Ben, I can't believe you just got hit from behind twice.
This is my impression of anybody watching the show on my stream. Because they're anonymous.
They're not anonymous. They just tipped once. Tam Brown said, it's only fair to Ben. This is for Steve's Despacito.
I deserved it. I will chalk that up at my desk, Pasito. That's going to be the name of my desk now. Oh no, Ben, you have allergies from the car.
Look, I have a long history of getting out of my car after being hit from behind or after getting an accident from behind and yelling at people. I don't think I ever told you this, but one time, maybe I told you, I don't know. I was late for an audition once, and so I was speeding on the highway, and apparently I was being
Someone went, no, you were late to an audition? No way.
No, I think the no was to the once.
this one example time, and I was apparently being followed by a police officer on a motorcycle, and he didn't like turn his siren on or anything, so I didn't know I was being chased. I was in a high-speed chase unbeknownst to me, and I pulled off the freeway and pulled in past the parking spot and went in reverse back into the parking spot, and I hit that police officer on his motorcycle.
In reverse?
Yes, I literally look in my rearview mirror and I see a cop going, "Oh shit!" And keep his balance. Literally, it's the worst thing you can see back there. But I'd rather seen a kid back there. And kidding. And so then, and I was really, really poor at the time, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't afford an accident. And then I remembered that they say whoever's in behind is usually responsible for an accident. So I swear on my life, I took the deepest breath I could, steadied myself, and angrily stormed out of my car to the back. And I said, "Dude, what the hell?" He goes, "What is wrong with you? Get back in your car and put your hands on your steering wheel." I'm like, "I'm sorry, officer." And I went there and put my hands on my steering wheel. And I got 3 tickets.
Kyle, as a black man, how angry does this story make you?
Yeah, that's why I'm remaining silent, man, because I would have got shot, man. White privilege, bro.
I mean,
as a lesbian, it made me really happy.
That's what actually. What's funny, Kyle? We call that glebe privilege. It's not a white. It's not a white people that do that. That's a Ben Glebe thing. Only Glebe would pull that move.
That's probably true because they had to call another police department to come take the report, so it would be impartial. While we were waiting, I bonded with the guy. We ended up taking photos together, and became friends.
Only you.
Yep, became friends, and so I did get 3 tickets for it.
What were the
That's my
tickets?
favorite part.
What were the tickets?
The tickets were for speeding. Reckless backing is apparently a thing. And I don't know, hidden officer, like tapping on.
Reckless backing?
I got a ticket for that once, but I wasn't driving.
Shot for jaywalking once. It's awful.
Reckless backing.
You're
in
walking
some
too
states-
fast, Kyle. You're walking too fast.
Yeah, reckless backing in some states is just called twerking.
In Alabama, it's a felony still, but okay. Rachel, anything coming in?
We do. I was like, don't twerk right now, Rachel. Don't twerk right now, Rachel. Bring my chair back in. Dana said one vote for Talk Like a Pirate on show September 18th. So September 18th.
Oh yeah,
is
Talk Like a Pirate Day.
So we don't have a show then, but we're gonna do it the next day. I already put it in the spreadsheet, so it means we're doing it.
Hell yeah.
All right, sounds good.
I love that. Although, how is that holiday not on September 13th?
That doesn't know.
Also, it's it'll be SDS the Sea.
There we go.
All I can say is if Taylor's already tired of it, wait for 90 minutes of it, okay?
This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
Wait, Ben, do you have a filter on? What just happened?
No, I'm just feeling kind of weird, dude.
Okay.
He has a filter that makes his face look sad.
He's very heavy cheeks right now.
Yeah, he looks.
It was
a
the
little
accident.
Oh, no.
Why is it continuing to get a little worse? The last general came in. Kristen, a suggestion. Maybe ask for $80.08 because then it spells out boob.
Yay! And all I have to do is get 1 tip today.
Generally, you want boobs to come in pairs, but I get what you're saying.
No, one's good.
I mean, one's better than nothing. But
You like
I pick between 1 and none. I'd pick 1, but I'd still rather have 2.
See, Bowers usually gets them buy one get one free. So
that has never worked ever. None of the boobs were ever free, Steve.
Also, you guys know this? Bowers only learned a year ago that calculators work right side up.
his entire time he was playing with his 28 IT.
And last one, we went too little, Kristin. So $800.85 boobs.
I like that. I like
Thanks,
that
Ray.
suggestion of a Patreon level, the boob level.
The boob level.
I'll send you a
that's
gently
actually-
used sports bra every month.
That's not a Patreon. That's a Kristin. That's an OnlyFans.
And you knit them exact replicas of your boobs once a year.
Crochet
for $800.
bars. It's crochet.
Oh,
crochet.
sorry.
Which, by the
I keep getting
way,
the stitches wrong. I don't get
And
any
they're
bitches.
tiny. They're little, and they squeak.
Kristin, by the way, in addition to a very, very awesome bottle of vodka you gave me for my birthday, do you want to tell everybody else what else you got me for my
I
birthday?
would love to. I thank you for inviting me to your birthday party. No one else had gifts, and I had a little gift bag, and it had a bottle of vodka and a butt plug in it. And I thought that's what you give to guys on their birthday. I haven't been to a white guy, male, cis birthday party, and I was like,
Do you know a lot of cis males? Because butt plugs aren't really their thing. I don't know if you're.
are you saying? Ben sent me a thank you text. So, yeah.
Well, Ben sent you a thank you text because he got the two of them mixed up.
He thought it was a bottle of vodka and a really fancy cork for that bottle of vodka. That's what he thought happened.
No,
I actually thought it was two butt plugs.
I got the LA Pride box, and it was delivered to my neighbor instead. And so they opened it, and now my neighbors think I'm super into butt stuff. And then when I opened it, my wife was like, "What are you gonna do with that?" I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give it to Ben. It's his birthday."
Well, I mean, it was a great gift until Carmel's parents opened that drawer thinking there was candy in it.
They were looking for something sweet and they found it.
It was called an anal probe, which makes
wait.
it to me a little bit better. Just
Oh yeah.
Ben, okay, what were Carmel's parents going through your nightstand for? Or why'd you put the butt plug in the candy drawer? What are you doing?
Times when somebody's parents are coming over unannounced, you open the nearest drawer and you shove stuff in it. You know what I mean?
Not butt plugs, man. You need to hide those better if the parents are coming over. Just give you a little
song title though. We should call a song. Why'd you put the butt plug in the candy drawer?
Kyle just left. He's back.
Thanks, Kyle. Fair. That's fair.
I like
I
that
call my
Ben-
butt my candy drawer, so it does make sense. Anyway.
I love that when Kyle doesn't want to be part of a conversation, it just turns into a sad, rainy window.
Like, what a metaphor for why he left.
Now it's a sad song. Why'd you put that butt plug in the candy drawer?
Butt plug say so much.
Butt plug.
Is the candy? Is it instead of Smarties? Is it Sharties? Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I debated that entire segment. I was debating if I should say that, and I chose incorrectly.
I'm back. I needed another drink after that butt plug talk.
And you ain't gonna use a butt plug only having one drink, Kyle. That's for sure.
Kyle, are you saying you needed to be lubricated more?
And you just shove a butt plug in, all of a sudden your whole background flips the correct way.
Those weren't raindrops, those were tears, Ben, in his window.
And as a straight man, a butt plug sounds like a good preventative measure, but then you have to put it in. That's the problem. That's.
It's not a cap.
I've had Arby's a couple times where if I had a butt plug, it would have been a better day. Anyway, Rachel, do we have any?
Oh, I gotta follow this. Perfect.
Speaking of butt stuff, it's Kristin Key, everybody.
Oh, by the way, that's the best intro I've ever had. I want to say, yeah. Oh, could you work horny in there somewhere? Oh, guys, I know you probably don't have $8 laying around to tip me, but if you just tip me like $5 or $6, I swear to God, I'm gonna give you a performance right now that's worth like $9 or $10. So look out. No, today I wanted to tell you a story about the worst gift I ever got. I want to talk about the worst gift I ever got. I was 7 years old, and my parents gave me a hamster. And it was a terrible gift because they don't last very long. And if you want a gift, you want something that's going to last. Like a dog lasts like 15 years, cats like 18 to 20, hamsters like maybe the car ride home, you know? They're like the avocado of pets. You know, go to a pet store. You pick out a hamster. You're like, this is a good hamster. This is a good hamster. Time you get home, I'm like, shit, it's bad. It's all cross-eyed and throwing up. Like, compost it. Put it in the composter. And there's no scientific explanation as to why hamsters don't live long, mainly because science isn't real. But there is a religious explanation, because we all know, religion's right. And the reason that hamsters don't live that long is because God hates hamsters. God hates hamsters. We don't really know why. He's got a sense of humor and he laughs and laughs when they die. The man upstairs loves everyone and everything except hamsters. And his favorite thing is smiting your little pets. There's a rainbow bridge where dogs can go to heaven, but hamsters cry to cross over and God won't let him because he steps on him and then he plays hacky sack with him and he laughs and laughs and laughs. God. Every time a bell rings, a hamster gets cancer. The rainbow shoots across the sky because God hates hamsters. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah. So here's the issue. I had a hamster named Fred when I was 7. I had a hamster named Fred. It was a gift, and I love Fred. We became best friends, and I had him for a whole year. And then he died. Because that's what hamsters do, because God hates hamsters. And I was so distraught that I couldn't sleep that night. I went to my parents' room and I was like, I can't sleep because Fred is not in his cage in his room. And my dad was like, oh, don't be sad. That wasn't really Fred.
Oh, no.
Fred died like 6 months ago and we replaced him. Feel better? No, I do not feel better. I feel betrayed. I don't even know what's is that even mom? It was real hard. It was hard. And I didn't realize that like death is just hard. It's hard at 7. It's hard at 40. My grandpa died a couple years ago and we were all there in the room when he died because he died at my parents' house. Like we didn't kill him or anything, but we were there when he died. Wink, wink. No, we were there because he didn't want to die in a hospital. He hated doctors and nurses. He wanted to die at in my parents' guest room, which was a real treat for mom because she loves company. But she was like, if he dies here, nobody's going to want to stay with us. I was like, Mom, we'll all come stay. We're not staying in that room. That's haunted, So we made her turn it into the sewing room. And the weird thing is sometimes she'll be in there sewing and the TV will just turn on to Gunsmoke, which was his favorite show. Yeah. I mean, because I'm in the hallway doing it, but still. So, I don't know if you guys have been a part of a home death before, but it's quite the experience. We were all gathered around, and there's a reason why this happens in a hospital. You need doctors and nurses around because, like, my dad's a pastor. So when Grandpa died, my dad was the one who pronounced him dead, and he wasn't. He wasn't. He missed. It was like 5 minutes off too, because Grandpa had been breathing kind of shallow, and then he took kind of a deep breath, and then we didn't hear anything. So Dad went, "He's gone," and then Grandpa started breathing again. I was like, "He's back!" And then we're teasing Dad. We're like, "Oh, bad call! Don't ever be an umpire. Bad call, Dad." And we're laughing so hard that when Grandpa actually died, we totally missed it. I mean, we noticed after a little while, and it went from like the whole room's laughing to the whole room's crying like that, because that's how life is. It was an emotional time. And it was one of the only times I've ever seen my dad cry. And I was lucky because I got to be there and I got to hug him and say, "Dad, don't be sad." that wasn't really Grandpa. Grandpa died like 6 months ago and we replaced him. Feel better? Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, everybody. Kristin Key. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. And apparently, God hates hamsters and Kristin Key's granddad.
Yeah. Well, at least Grandpa got to live like 86 years. Hamsters, he gets like I mean, just long enough for you to like him. And he's like, nah.
Have you considered that you're horrible at caring for hamsters?
No.
I fed him beer. I gave him bacon.
I looked up their average life expectancy, and you are way low.
Well, mine slept in an aquarium, like most hamsters.
You're just like, yeah, dogs live. You're like, dogs live 3 or 4 years. Cats live 5 to 6. Parents live like 30. You know, it's live to like 8.
My sister-in-law's a vet, and she told me that one time a guy came in with a hamster that had something wrong, like when they had to put the hamster down or whatever. And the guy's like, well, how much is that going to cost? And she goes, well, if I use the chemicals and you're here for it, it's $120, or I can put it in a bag and slam it against a wall in the other room for $1.
Oh my God.
Wow. It's a hamster.
I mean, it was a joke, but the guy was like, do the thing in the wall thing. It's like, I was kidding. It's $120, or you can take it home and smash it against the wall, but I'm not going to do it for you. So the guy just took the hamster and went home.
I love the idea that he takes the.
It had like cancer. It wasn't going to make it a week. Like, it was fucked up. It wasn't
the plumber shows up and is like, what is in this toilet?
He takes the hamster out, and there's a guy just standing like on the back of like a Lincoln Continental, going, we can take care of that for you.
That's a cute hamster that you got there. I hope nothing bad happens to it. Actually, I need something bad to happen to it. Is it half price if you
got some dental floss?
I hate to say this, but I think the butt plug part was way less offensive. Remember how innocent the show was 20 minutes ago when we were talking about butt plugs? And also 5 minutes ago, and also 10 minutes ago, and also 12 minutes ago.
You can murder hamsters. Kristen has established God hates them. It's fine. There's nothing wrong.
All right, we're combining the two subjects: butt plugs and murdering hamsters. Let's
I was
go.
gonna say, if you put a hamster up your butt, now we're in a whole new ball game.
How is whole spelled?
What if you had a butt plug in a hamster and then used the hamster as a butt plug?
Like a turducken
kind of a thing.
Guys, Dr. Abby is telling us don't.
Abby, you ever had to get something out of that like that out of somebody's butt? Does that happen, Abby?
Is that a turfucking? Like, what is that?
You broke me.
Really
you
not.
broke me with the anal turducken.
Anal turducken.
I just got a comment here that says former lurker but had to speak out. This is actually the way I celebrate Thanksgiving. Love, Richard Gere.
That is, by the way, that whole like Richard Gere was a gerbil rumor. That thing that spread like crazy when and for the people who are too young, you might not know this.
He also spread like crazy, and then he clenched.
For those of us, for anyone in their like late 30s or early 40s, that was like prime Richard Gere gerbil rumor time. And it's so weird because that was like pre-internet. And I do think that if it was when the internet was around, then that rumor wouldn't have spread because someone would have just been like, this is stupid.
Right.
But the fact that we had no way to look it up, we were all just like, oh yeah, that's a thing. That's true.
You know what's fucked up? What's fucked up? It wasn't even Richard Gere. It was Richard Dreyfuss that put a hamster up his ass. But just how rumors and telephone happens. It was just fucked up.
Yeah.
Also, Steve is so right. Now in the age of the internet, rumors never spread.
No, rumors definitely spread. I'm just saying that one in particular was such a, hey, I heard that from someone. Oh, that it must be true. Like that was such an example of how gossip worked pre-internet.
Now, there's also a weird thing that pre-internet gossip where, like, I don't know other schools had this, but I've met like 10 people. Like, there was a girl in my school that put a frozen hot dog up her vagina and had to go to the hospital because it broke off or whatever, which was not real. But that girl, like, it fucked with her whole life.
But I never did that.
But I'm saying I've talked to like 6 or 7 different people that that was a rumor at their high school around like in the 90s when they went to high school. Like that's just something people made up and just picked a person at their school and just that was them and it wasn't real at all.
Urban legend.
Yeah, but they assigned it to a specific person, which I thought was always
Yeah, like Shelly Stevens went down on a hot dog. We all heard it. We all heard it.
Amanda Redwine, that was ours. You know, and then she
Amanda Redwine?
She had to move away. She had to move away. Like they said that in 10th grade, and she had to move to a different school because everyone made fun of her so much. And like it wasn't. I know now it wasn't real as an adult, but when you were 14, you didn't know.
I gotta say that's horrible, but also that's a tough conversation to have with your parents.
Mom and Dad, we got to move. Why? Well, why don't you sit down for a second?
I can't, but why don't you sit down for a second?
All right, let's get us some tips.
I had another friend that had to move because he got in a bike wreck and his mom put a maxi pad on his knee because she was out of Band-Aids and he had to move neighborhoods. He had to go to a different elementary school because everybody's been for 2 weeks.
That's a little bit like, I didn't have to move schools when I was on the high school football team and all the players would wear these really badass, like shiny athletic tights. These black tights under their football pants to cover the little bit of leg from the pant to the cleats. And I wanted that too, but my parents didn't want to spend money or have the money to spend on stuff. So I borrowed my mom's black tights that just looked like cloth. And then the tough football players looked at me and said, "Ben, are you wearing your mom's tights?" And I said, "Yep."
Why'd you pick the fishnets, Ben? Come on. She had other tights.
You almost got away with it.
I'm pretty sure you couldn't have got away with that either, Kyle, but okay. What do we got tips coming in, Rachel?
We have boobs. So first, for kitties, Cass sent you $5 and said, "Hey, check out my post, the Show Me Your Kitties on the STSC Facebook page. Friend sent it to me. I want you to see it. I think you'll appreciate it." So
check it out.
Leedy sent $5 and said, "Hey, Ben sent Kristin a thank you text after his party, but he sent me an 'Are you okay?' text. That's the fundamental difference between how Kristin and I handle parties."
He sent me a text going, "Where'd you put those drugs you brought me? I can't find them."
Sent me a text going, "Bowers gave me great drugs. Thanks for coming to the party." And I was like, "Dude, I'm in Pittsburgh."
Those are all true. Those are all 100% true. The only thing that's a little bit not accurate is I think you forgot one detail, Kristin. I texted you after the party and said, "Thank you for the butt plug. What was the other thing you gave me?"
That's exactly the text. Thank you for the butt plug. What else did you give me?
I remember getting presents, then I woke up with a butt plug in, and I don't remember what the other present was.
I was just flattered he remembered I was there.
All right. Patrick Yoakley sent you $160.16 because pears are great. And always, he loves your sets. But I don't know if he's talking about these.
I know which one he's not talking about.
I always love your set. Holy cow.
That is awesome.
Colleen Hansen,
Patrick.
he sent you $8.08. Sorry, I only have a bob to give instead of a boob.
That's with cleavage. They're smushed together.
If you got a Bob, does that make you a Karen? I don't know. Anyway.
Then Miley sent you $8 and said, "I can only afford boo for batteries." For the remote or whatever. Oh, Jesus. Matthew Clifford tipped you and said for Kristin and butt stuff. Yeah. Ray Benjamin sent you $10 for spare hamsters.
By the way, instead of like, you know how like bras are like A, B, C, and D size, etc. Like it should be like boo, bob, boobs. You know, like a game of horse.
Like the bigger they are, the more letters.
More confusing. That's
like a game of horse. You have a B. B should be the lowest, and then O.
I guarantee that's an idea pitched by like a typical male executive at a bra company.
A large woman walks in. "Yeah, I'd like a boo."
I would just like a but.
But then a C would be a boo, and no one would boo a C.
A very well endowed lady walks in. She's like, "Can I have a baba 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 baba?"
Boobies! They aren't standing alone.
Perfect. Oh my God.
All right. Pam.
Man, I think that was the best joke you've ever done.
It was,
That was awesome.
All right. Tam tipped you a couple different times and said a song about hamsters after a discussion of butt stuff. Coincidence? I think not. And then she said, "You're out. Maybe not. Yeah, you're out." Well.
Well, we all know the show is scripted. I guess we were a little heavy-handed in the foreshadowing today. Our bad.
Dana sent you $20 and said, "Thanks for a hamster hating good time. Also, shameless plug for my favorite mask, the Kristin Key's Baby Yoda."
Aw, thank you. Thank you. And I like that you said shameless plug after we talked about butt plugs.
Oh my
Butt
God.
plug is a shameless plug. That's what.
Shameless plug.
How does the TV show Shameless not also sell butt plugs as a shameless plug?
As a shameless plug.
I'm just curious if the plug is 110 or 220. You know what I'm saying?
If the plug was shameless, it wouldn't be in a drawer. That's the problem.
It's on a stand.
Mine's on a shelf. My butt plug is on a shelf next to other Chotskys.
It confirmed Shameless does not have braided sex toys. You're welcome.
Let's see, Randy Longmire. That was a solid $9 set. Here's 7 monies.
I also love that for a lot of people, they're called tchotchkes. Of course, for Chris Bowers, they're called shot skis, which is a ski with shot glasses glued onto them. Just to be clear.
Anna Hood sent you $10. Great as always. Chrissy Jordan sent you $20. Hilarious. Sorry it's not 8008.
You should be. God damn it.
Jojo
pissed at your $20 gift. Oh my God, it's a tiny butt plug
with a mitten on it.
With a mitten on it?
We've found the mitten butt plug. Where did it go, mitten? In the F.
My favorite thing is that Kyle has to do a set in a minute.
Hey, Kyle's good at following butt stuff, man. He's good at it. He can do that.
The slogan for that is, "I'm smitten with that midden. I was sitting, now I'm shitting."
That was Ben. That was well written.
That was hidden.
All right, we're almost done.
You're not kidding.
Go plug me. Never mind.
Spitting be spitting.
Jojo tipped you and said, "I had a friend's hamster die on me. I replaced it with another and I never told her. Also, I was 32.
You mean like die on you? Or like just die on your watch? We were spooning and then
Died
it was
on
no more.
insertion.
Died on reentry.
All right, more boobs. Steph Andrews sent you 8008 and said, "Boobs. I couldn't help myself." Amazing set.
That's awesome.
I think Chris is going to break our record today.
Oh my God. Could I be taking off my shirt?
Sent you 8008 and said, "Because good hamsters that last longer than a car ride cost extra money."
Yeah, they do. It's the best
By the way,
ever.
this still isn't the most money I've ever spent on boobs. We're not even close to that yet. We're getting there.
This is the most money my boobs have ever gotten.
Frankie Engel sent you a bob and said you always crack me up.
Thank you, Frankie.
Front row Steve sent you $20 and said so you can restock your hamster supply. Pro tip for the future: get gerbils. They're multifunctional.
You guys
Canucking Crazy tipped you for a new hamster.
Thank you.
Nice.
I feel like now I
Jack-
have to get hamsters.
Jack tipped you and said one of my favorite movies is The Replacements, but I won't be able to watch it again without your new context. Front row Bert sent you $80.08 and said God may hate hamsters, but we don't hate you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
This has got it. We've got to be hitting the record.
I'll check. Yeah.
Oh my God, whoever's great idea that was, I never thought in a million years that would work.
And then lastly, Patrick Yoakley sent the show a boob 8008 and said because the mitten butt plug was genius and everyone needs a third boob.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody. What a fun day.
All right.
Holy
Kyle.
Are we caught up,
We're
Rachel?
caught up.
All right. Speaking of butt stuff, it's Kyle Grooms, everybody.
wow. I'm in a real shitty situation right now. And I do think that God hates hamsters, man, because I have a hamster story. I was in Woolworths as a kid. If anybody remembers Woolworths, I'm dating myself. This is maybe 20 years after integration, after they integrated. But and I saw a hamster eating another hamster. That was disgusting. And then my mother wanted to take me out for cheese pizza afterwards, and I was like, nah, I'm good. All right, yeah, I'll open with that. But anyway, yeah, since we were on hamsters, that's the only hamster thing I had, man. Cannibalism, that's what it, anyway. Well, I'm in Miami right now. I'm reporting live from Miami, and I don't know, we're recovering from, one of the biggest disasters that Miami ever had. Spring break 2021. Yeah. It did more damage than Andrew with twerk winds of over 100 miles an hour. And I was in the midst of it because I live on the beach. I live on Miami Beach, and I just witnessed it firsthand. You know, people like all the clubs were closed because social distancing. So people were twerking on mailboxes, twerking on freaking taxi cabs and other people. It was weird, man, and I couldn't enjoy any of it because I'm in my car with my wife and kids and with my hands at 10 and 2. You know what I mean? On my way to Whole Foods. I love my kids, but my life is lame as hell right now. You know what I mean? I'm like really doing my very best Heathcliff Huxtable impersonation. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why Bill Cosby snapped. You know what I mean? This is all this good dad shit. I don't want to like drug women and rape them, but I want to do something freaky. You know what I mean? I really need to have some debauchery, man. Just like, when I don't know if y'all realize that once you get married, your sex life it diminishes, you're not getting butt stuff and all that other shit no more. You know what I mean? Like, I love my kids, it's beautiful, but I don't know. My friends come to Miami and they want to know where the party is. Where the party at? I'm like, I know where the playgrounds are. The Miami Children's Museum is hot right now. I'm just totally out of the mix, man. I used to hear songs before they came on the radio, like in the nightclubs, and but now I don't hear them until it's on Kids Bop, And I don't know if y'all familiar with Kids Bop, but they'll take a contemporary song and flip it to something that's kid friendly. Like instead of saying bad bitch, they'll say good friend. Like you could have had a good friend but you didn't. Help you with your homework just a little, you know, that type of shit. So yeah, I'm at a, you know, I'm at a weird situation right now. I miss the streets. And I know y'all looking at me like thinking, what streets were you in? The Sesame Streets? But no, I used to be a wild boy out, you know. I used to, you know, I have daughters, so like so many years of chasing women, now I gotta raise them. It's just weird, you know. Life is a vicious circle, and I don't know anything about women. You know, I mean, my first experience with women, I was a kid. My older brothers had girlfriends that they made cry, but they would always cry to me, like, "Why is he doing this? Why is he acting like this?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm 7. You know what I mean? So much, but I don't know. I guess back to butt stuff. What's butt stuff? I see the kids are getting into like the millennials have discovered anal, or like at least not anal, but like every song out is about eat the booty like groceries, and you know, yeah, you know the songs eat the booty like, you know, and people are into eating the booty like groceries, which is cute, you know. No, I never thought I would eat a lip. Oh, is this a church group? You guys know? Everyone seems shocked, like they never had cunnilingus from the like analingus. Is that what it's called? I know it sounds disgusting, but you know, and I admit, as a kid, I never thought I would stick my tongue in someone's ass. You know, to be honest, because you know, you thought the ass was a dirty place. You know, but as an adult, you find your face right there. Just you know, yeah, you know. Like I used to think it was disgusting, but then I did them. You know, I'm like, I was eating coochie. If I want to see vagina, I don't know how to keep this clean. I don't know, but. You eat pussy, the holes are this far apart. You know what I mean? There's this much space, so if you eat the pie, you got to eat the crust. You know what I mean? Doodle bread. And I see some of your face still stuck. Some of you have eaten ass and don't even know it. Because if you're eating pussy and the flavor change, that's ass. And there's another way to tell, because pussy will wipe right off, but ass don't go anywhere. Ass hang around for a few days. You can keep smelling your upper lip. Like, that's like leftovers. Nice and gamey. I don't know how many minutes I have, but
0.
You know, end on that ass.
Kyle Grooms, everybody. Kyle Grooms. Star is open, ladies and gentlemen.
I love how quickly you abandoned, I don't know how to keep this clean, to just fucking not caring at all. Not that you need to be clean, but God, that was funny. You're like, I don't know how to say this clean, but, and then you just, that was awesome. And by the way, if you're gonna, if you're gonna eat the pie, you gotta eat the crust. That needs to be a t-shirt, but it's a night shirt, Steve. It goes down to the knees. That's got to be a night shirt, a lady's night shirt that says if you're gonna eat the pie, you better eat the crust. That would sell a zillion units.
Inside it just says
First
the crust.
The back just says the crust.
I need to be a night shirt. You just need to sell it targeting bachelorette parties. Second of all, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, super chat on the YouTube. That is, Kyle, that's the cleanest set I've ever seen on the show. That was very impressive.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that on the Tonight Show. I don't know.
I've always said there's two kinds of people. There's people who like having their butt eaten, and people have never tried it. No one's ever had it done, but like, nope. People are like, it's amazing, or it's gross, but the people who think it's gross have never done it. I guarantee.
And I remember the first time I had it done. Oh, it was amazing. Man.
Why am I on screen in between them?
People are trying to teach you. How do you feel about butt eating, Steve? What's your?
I'm sorry, Steve.
Are you pro or con?
My belief is, and look, I don't want to kink shame. Everybody's into what they're into, but my belief is that the white zone is for unloading only.
But Kyle's is black, Steve. So does that make a difference?
It's just my belief about mine. I don't have beliefs about what Kyle should do.
I'm just saying the white zone. Anyway.
Yeah, that's my butt. As it turns out, my butt's white. So you know.
One time, my buddy Richie Reagans was a comic. He said something about getting his buddy, and I said, "Oh, that's gross." And he grabbed me he goes, "You ever had it done?" And I said, "No." And he grabbed me by the shirt collar, threw him up against the wall, and said, "You shut the fuck up till you know what you're talking about."
Oh,
and
amazing.
2 years later, I called him back and I said, "I am so sorry, man. I was such an idiot. My bad."
I think I saw an after-school special about that. I think that was.
It'll make you, as a grown man, stick your own foot behind your head like this. You know what I mean?
That's impressive, Kyle. That's impressive. I can't get my foot that weird, near close to that. I can't get it close to my head.
Bowers
like
can't get his foot in front of the other.
Yeah, I can't even say the words about how to get my foot that close to my head. Jesus.
Bowers, I'm just very glad for you that when your buddy grabbed your shirt, he just threw you against the wall. I'm pretty glad that worked out that way.
Actually, you know what? If he'd have just done it, it'd have saved me 2 years of not having awesome.
I got some crust for Kyle.
All right, let's get some crust.
I hate to say this way, but what do we have coming in?
Extra cheese.
So we had Patrick Yoley tipped you a pair of boobs too, 160 and 16 cents. Also,
Nice.
here's a pair of boobs for you too, and your hand should be at 3 and 9. I had to learn that from racing cars. I'll be in Florida next year. I hope I'll have the chance to see you live.
Oh yeah, absolutely, brother. Yes, come to my
Awesome set too, he said.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Patrick, as a storm chaser, how do you not live in Florida? Like that
It's different. That's hurricanes. They're not tornadoes.
Most of the storms and electricity is in the central states, not Florida.
All right, it was just a
storms
joke.
No better than to come to Florida.
They both have trailers. One of them has different weather.
Also,
You don't want to shit where you eat, Steve. You don't want to shit where you eat. That's one of the rules of life.
Also, no one is surprised that Florida doesn't have electricity.
Sorry, electrical storms.
Patrick,
was that an infrastructure joke?
yes, that was our pass the infrastructure bill, you Floridian fucks.
As a person who lives in a condo on Miami Beach, I'm offended by that. I will be writing a letter to this podcast.
He'd send an email, but no electricity.
All right. We also had, let's see, Tam sent you $20 and said, someone once told me that missionary sex is for babies and butt stuff is for God. If it isn't already called analingus, it should be.
It is.
Oh, is it analingus? Oh, wow.
There we go.
By the way,
I should
Kyle,
put that on
the
a
HR
t-shirt,
department.
The
I was gonna say the HR department. It's Ass Eater 69 at Nowhere Comedy. So. Take it up with them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tam also tipped you $5 more and said, eating pies in the crust did me in. Colleen Hansen sent you $4.55 because you can get some ass. It looks like ass. And then she sent you $4.55 again. Okay, double the ass.
Oh, shit.
By the way, Kyle, that's not $455. That's
I don't think so.
$455.
Yeah, I figured that.
Okay,
If
just
it was
making sure.
Put some
It
decimal
was
points in there, Ray.
$425.
This is a big show. You're getting people excited.
The way Kyle reacted, it was like, she sent you $455, and he was like, what?
Oh no,
my
if it
bad.
was 455, she'd have got her ass licked tonight. That's
That should be the price on the menu.
Kyle, I think you'd do it for 55 if we're being honest. But
that's what I said.
That's what he said. $455.
I'll do it for 55.
Randy Longmire sent you $15 and said for a ticket to the Miami Children's Museum, the Florida resident price. Dave Adler tipped and said, go get yourself some tasty cherry pie, extra flaky crust.
Oh, wow. You don't want the crust flaky. That is
Old pie.
That's right. Kim, I'll keep going. Kim Stewart sent you a tip and said for the next museum trip. Ray Benjamin sent you $10 and said, great set, Kyle. Warning, stay away from the graham cracker crust.
Hey, the graham cracker crust got money.
okay, as long as you dip it in milk, it's fine.
Guys, I don't have to go early today, but I think I do.
Well, getting too excited, Steve.
I didn't know,
take
exactly.
care of some business.
Graham cracker crust.
Dana sent you a boob, $80.08, and said you need a boob for a night out on the town.
Ooh, a boob. Well, what city are you in? You know,
Jojo tipped you and sent you an emoji that's just flashing the cash. Thank you.
Nice.
Amanda Bibbin sent you
Thank you.
$100 and said,
Woo!
I once heard a friend say she has an ass like a 9-volt. I know I shouldn't, but I just want to put my tongue on it. Isn't that a Bob Levy joke? Do you guys remember him?
I do remember him, yeah.
We also had front row Steve tipped in and said, thinking about it, gerbils may help for your after sex marriage drought. Chili Dog sent both comics $10 each. Thank you so much.
Also, guys,
Razor.
you can probably get some tips on this maybe from Wendy and her pal Sherman apparently. I don't know what happened. I smothered it and it went away.
Oh, there we go. All right, what is that thing? Oh, a chinchilla.
Oh my God.
That would kill you if you try to put
I
it
hope
up
it
your butt.
lives.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Don't put that up your butt. That would hurt. Man.
No.
All right, a few more. Razor tipped you and said it's like licking a 9-volt battery. The best part happens when your tongue hits both holes.
That takes technique though. That takes technique though.
Yeah.
You gotta...
Tastes like 9-volt battery and pennies. It's not good.
Kristin Key sent you $10 and said for pie, no crust. Oh, let's see. Do we have a couple more things? Kristen came in late for you. Kim Stewart sent you a bob and said, working as I watch today. Oh my God. And then Tam Brown, $63.92. It's a tip augmentation to make a boob. Sorry, it's late. My laugh button was stuck for several minutes.
Tip augmentation.
All right, we're ready for the game.
Those were fake tippies. Is that what that was?
Fake tippies.
Nippy tips. All right, so the game today is Home a Song. So if you're front row, raise a hand and I'll call on you. Here are the unpaid entries that I liked. Roller Dragon, On the Road Again. I just got evicted, so now I'm on the road again. Julia Creador, The Cars classic, Fluff It Up, The Pillow.
Sure. Those aren't
Okay.
pillows.
So Kristin and Kyle, just remember your favorite game entry. These are the ones we're voting on, starting with Patrick.
I think I've taken the song road a wrong route, but first song has no need of change. Trail of Tears by John Denver.
Wow.
It was a trail of debris, technically, but I get what you're saying. I'm sure there was some.
Another one, Bites the Dust Bowl. And wake me up before you go plow.
Especially if I'm asleep and you're.
Confused by where you live.
LaBelle.
Wow. All right, so I have How Deep Is Your Tub? and Napper's Delight.
Nice.
Oh.
Because I've been staying at a hotel, motel, and Holiday Inn. So.
JP.
What? All right, I got two. The first one is in full Ben Glebe style, and it's WAP, warm ass place to sleep, because hotels suck, and Leedy didn't even have heat that one time. And my other one is when the mattress sets too long, you must flip it.
Wait, he had more words. You got to sing the rest of that. That was really good. What were the end of the words? We laughed too hard at the flip it.
When the mattress sets too long, you must flip it. As soon as you get home, you must flip it.
I love
it. Shake. All right.
Live it good.
Anna.
Ice cake.
So I have Home Loan on the Range.
Nice.
And Home Wrecking Ball.
Oh.
Nice.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Abby.
Ate his ass and then that was. Sorry, Abby. Hey, Abby, how you doing? Speaking of butt stuff, it's Abby, everybody. That worked out perfect.
I have Boulevard of Suburban Dreams.
Nice.
And wouldn't it be nice if you loaded the dishwasher occasionally?
Oh, so good. Frank Angles.
I got two. I work in a nursing home. So this is going out to all the incontinent people. WAP, wet ass pajamas. And Eminem's rap god, but what about the couch god?
Right. By the way, Frank, I know I've said this before, but this time I mean it. Nice angle.
Ray.
Oh God.
Hello.
Hello, Ray.
I got a background just for stuff. My first one is home on the stage where the actors and comedians play. Where seldom is heard a noteworthy word, and the crowds are cheering all day.
Nice.
Wait, that was both complimentary and mean at the same time.
Also, somehow your singing voice sounds exactly like an old record.
Thank you. Thank you. I strive for that. And then she is climbing a stairway to her walk up.
Ray, don't ever change.
I'm laughing half because that was terrible and half because it was great. It's 50-50 and it's really funny both directions, Ray. That was perfect. It was a good joke and a bad joke simultaneously. Perfectly done.
Yeah,
Great.
I do need to thank Andrea for helping me.
All right. Well, shut up, Ray. All right, Steph's back.
So, also, when you thank someone for your game entry, it's kind of also like public shaming and stuff.
Oh, Steph.
So I have rise like mum's casserole. And to anyone that was in Dan and Steve's Ask Us Everything yesterday, because of you, Dad is gone. Which is what my sister said to me.
Nice.
Wow. That's either mean or honest. I don't know which one, but probably mean.
Ralph.
Que no los dos.
Ralph would rather not show his face.
A bit of a stuffed shirt.
Up on the housetop, is that a hoof? No, that's just Dad. He's fixing the roof. It's perfectly different. That's it.
Sam.
Ray, why do you never bail on your second one like that, Ray? God damn it.
Okay.
Kind of the same way that Chauncey Gardner became president. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means.
What?
It's a movie.
Okay, my bad. What you got there, Tim?
Okay. I said 3. I sent in the thing for the thing.
Okay.
In the follow-up to their hit song, I have Talking Heads building a new house.
Nice.
Nice.
Just for Ben, condo by the ocean. And give me a home where the MAGAs don't roam. Be silent all day.
I do enjoy that the game that we're doing, like we're homing a song. It's like the cleanest, most wholesome game after this episode. What?
we swing to extremes. There's no
What do you mean,
in
Steve? This has
between.
been a wholesome episode. Didn't you hear Kyle said he kept it clean for most half of it, almost.
I mean,
This was an episode with some holes.
Filled with hamsters.
Cherry pies, and
Hamster holes.
Yeah, we plugged all the holes. That's the good news, Steve. All right.
Was that 3?
That was 3.
Awesome.
All right. Good job.
Greg.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Our Lives in Equity by Greg Kidden Bank.
Nice.
And I'm really surprised nobody got this one, but Megan Trainor's Home Improvement Classic, all about that basement.
All about that basement. Split level.
Elizabeth Smart's theme song. Okay.
Oh, God.
Damn you, Greg.
Too soon?
Wendy.
My bad. She's safe now. We can make fun of that, right? I don't know.
Wendy, go ahead.
Okay, I'm hoping you can hear me.
Kinda. Go.
Cat scratched furniture. Laundry time. Why is it always laundry time?
Nice ones. Tina.
By the way, I think using the chinchilla instead of a microphone worked great.
That chinchilla has really good Wi-Fi, actually. I don't know if you know that.
I've got Lincoln Park, one step closer to painting the house. And Go West. We close our curtains because I see you looking.
The other Rachel.
All right. Instead of Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys, I got Good Vibrators. Bon Jovi's Who Says You Can't Go Home? And the restraining order.
Turns
judge,
out a
actually.
circuit court judge said it.
Colleen.
Okay, I've got two from the same band, The Fix. One mortgage leads to another, and saved by 0% down.
Nice.
All right. Anyone else of fans in our front row, wave at me if you haven't done one and you want to. I don't see any hands.
JoJo.
Oh, JoJo. Oh, there she is. Go ahead, Joe.
Welcome to my California King.
Nice.
And then the second one is a real song. Redhead, bedhead.
There you go.
Thirsty.
Yes, I figured that part.
All right. These are the rest of the entries. We had Greg Murphy. Tonight, the light of love is in your eyes, but you will laundry. But will you laundry tomorrow?
That's a tip for Kristin.
Will you laundry
tomorrow? Oh, I didn't know that song. That's cute. Everybody's singing it.
Well, that's not the real song, right?
I know.
This is a game entry, Rachel. That's not how the words go. She just sings that in her car for the rest of her life. She has no idea.
Will you do laundry tomorrow? Her friends are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's not the word.
Jonathan S. Where my Roomba gently sweeps.
Really good.
Jack. Mamas don't let your babies grow up to be homeboys. Get it home. Home song.
Yeah, we
Cynthia. Instead of the Foo Fighters Times Like These, it's Blinds Like These by Feng Shui designers. Razor, so you better stop, hide. What's that sound? Next door neighbors coming round.
There's something happening here.
Tam Brown.
So good.
Bitch better have my mortgage. Oh, I think that's all of it. That's all of it.
Wow. All right, a lot of really great ones. I liked LaBelle's How Deep Is Your Tub? I loved Abby's Wouldn't It Be Nice If You Loaded the Dishwasher every once in a while? I liked Frankie Engel's Wet Ass Pajamas because he works in a nursery. Cat Crashes the Furniture by Wendy was great, but I got to give it to Jonathan S's Where My Roomba Gently Sweeps. That was really good. Kyle, what's your favorite?
My favorite was I say Flip It, and the one before that, I can't remember what it was, but it was two. He said that was hilarious. But.
Who?
JP.
Oh, JP. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, that one. All right, awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna get homework, but I didn't.
That's all right.
I literally told you.
It's in the email.
Kyle, it's all right. It's
on the show
Kyle.
6 times. It doesn't matter, Kyle. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's your first time on the show. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's my first, third time, fourth time on the show.
Yeah.
It is your fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe fourth, but I'll get used to next time.
Kristin, who was your favorite?
I loved Because of You, Dad Is Gone. I loved All About That Basement. I love Roomba Gently Sweeps, but my favorite was How Deep Is Your Tub? That got me.
Yeah, that's what I like. How deep is your tub? That's what that reminded me of. Yeah.
That's the one you're voting for, Kyle?
Your tub. Yeah.
How deep is your butt? How deep is your butt?
I don't need it that deep. Anyway, Rachel.
Oh my God, we're all choosing different ones. There's I have 5 winners. They're so good. All of the ones you all mentioned. I'm gonna give it though to Razor. Stop, hide. What's that sound? Next door neighbors coming around.
Nice, Ben.
I loved How Deep Is Your Tub. I loved Wouldn't It Be Nice from Abby, but I got to give it to JP with You Must Flip It.
So many good ones. I was really close to giving it to the Roomba Gently Sweeps. That was great. But I'm giving it to JP with Flip It Good.
That's
That's the winner.
Yeah, JP.
Claim your prize. Go to
Good work.
sdscshow.com. Shoot us an email. Claim your prize.
Very cool. Kristin, you got any?
I got a few. I'm bringing sectionals back. Got a couple furniture-related ones. Girls don't want to have futons. Don't go chasing waterbeds. And my entry was, hey, you've got to hide from the HOA.
Kyle, you got it?
I only got one that I heard on Kids Bop. It's called Wet Ass Playground.
I love that they didn't change wet or ass.
No, it's wonderful ass pussy is the Kid Bop. They just changed the first. They just changed the wet.
It's for kids over 18.
You're like, man, Kids Bop is kind of phoning it in these days.
Wonderful. Wonderful is so funny.
I got one. Rach, you got any?
No, I don't.
Steve, Ben, how many you guys got?
I didn't do any.
One.
No, I just got one, so I'll go first. I just had E.T. it, because he phones at home.
God.
I have just one. Very proud of this one. Hope you guys like it.
Oh no.
Despacito.
Ben's a dick, but it's time for the song. Ben, here we go.
Hey,
Oh, no, Leedy.
Doodle time. Doodle time. I want to see what's happening with Leedy really quick. Let's see it now.
All right.
Sorry,
There we go.
here
We
we
missed
go.
it.
I don't think you guys are emotionally prepared for this.
I'm
but-
not.
Join
All right.
here.
First
What's
up,
about
we've
that?
got the Wiley Ben. Then we've got my neck, my back. Ouch.
That's what the show ended up being about. Holy shit. If we had episode titles, that's what it would be.
Oh God. Next we have happy sperm. Next I have Your Honor, I also have no sex.
I love that the judge is overruling it.
Do not twerk. Hide it. She's trying so hard.
She's so mad at her ass for trying to
You
twerk.
tell it, Rachel.
Next I have wham.
Oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That is the opposite of a careless whisper.
I have turfucking.
By the way, that last one, I know this is horrible, but that was a whamster. Okay, go ahead.
Then I have B, O, O, B, O, B. Oops.
I think we've revolutionized the system, boys. What do you think?
This is just how Leedy understands evolution. That's Then I have no.
By the way, Kyle, if I were you, I'd have bought the hamster that won that fight.
At least he's not eating the other hamster's ass.
Hasn't
I mean, he's about to.
He hasn't gotten to it yet.
He's gotten a taste of the pie. He's about to go for the crust.
Considered foreplay.
If you eat the pie, you gotta eat the crust.
That's exactly what I was
Will
thinking.
make $1 zillion. I'm not kidding.
That's it for me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well done, Leedy.
At Leedy
my
Corbin
God.
on Instagram and LeedyCorbin.com. Check it out for all the things. You can get free that stuff, believe it or not.
Wow, this has been an episode. All right, this has been so great. Kyle, where do we find you? How do we follow you around? What you got coming up, man?
Well, you can see my special on Amazon Prime or a link to my website where you could view it on Vimeo, KyleGrooms.net. And you can see me at, where am I? The Borgata in Atlantic City, August 22nd to the 26th.
Very cool. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you next time. We really appreciate you being here. Kristin, how do we find you?
You can find me through my website, KristinKey.com. I've also got a Patreon. It's Kristin Key Comedy. And you can see me in August coming up. No, July 30th, 31st at Stir Crazy in Arizona. And the week after that, I'll be in Little Rock and I'll see Tam there. Yeah. So it's going to be really exciting. So find me online, follow me on all my social media. And I'll be on Is This Anything, the live show on the 27th. So yeah.
Very cool.
By the way, can I just say, both of you, great plugs.
Right there. Put one right there.
Been waiting on that joke for 37 minutes.
Man, what you got coming up?
For those of you who came to Glebe Off the Top on Saturday, thank you so much. It was really fun. I hope you enjoyed Daniel Muggleton coming and playing some games with me. That was a blast. And also thank you to Steph Andrews for nearly getting fired from her job for taking an incredible challenge and running wild with it. That was pretty cool. This Saturday, the next Glebe Off the Top is on the 31st of this month. You can get tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. But before that, this Saturday, the 24th, is Greg and Glebe. It's a G thing with Greg Proops at Nowhere as well. Promo code SDSC for discounts. And also I'll be in Aspen doing free shows and a bunch of other, or a few other dates coming up. Tickets at benglebe.com. So please check that out. And Kyle reminded me my special, Neurotic Gangster, is on Amazon Prime and on YouTube. So please check it out if you haven't, or watch it again. That's it.
Very cool. I forgot mine. You can see me tonight at the Federal Bar in North Hollywood if you're around there. The show starts about 7:30. Just go there. Tickets at the door. And Origin Stories tomorrow with Tyler Gooch. So if you want to come, it's patreon.com/
The crust.
Tyler Gooch. It's going to be super fun. So come check that out. Steve, what you got coming up?
I am doing a show for Australian people since they're in lockdown again. This Saturday at Nowhere. Saturday night, 8 p.m. Sydney and Melbourne time. And, through various other time zones in that region, and way too early this time. Also announced today, New Haven and New Orleans tickets just went on pre-sale. New Orleans is the House of Blues. So that's going to be an insane time. The pre-sale code is just my name, Steve. And they go on sale to the general public in a couple days. But check those shows out among all the other cities on my website. You can see them. It's about 100 cities the rest of the year. So check them out.
Very cool. Right, and then catch up on before we get out of here.
Yeah. So Greg Murphy wants to know, how many jobs did Leedy lose today? 3, I think, probably 3. And then we also had Miley tip Leedy $5 and sent an emoji of her ripping her eyeballs out of her face. And then Ray Benjamin for Leedy drawing above and beyond. And then Tam said, General, 1 for Bowers for ET it. 1 for Ben, Despacito again. So thanks. That's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, audience. We love you being here. What a great, fun show this one was. It's an hour 45. It felt like 20 minutes. That was quick. Holy cow. We will see you guys tomorrow on the show. So thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. As they're turning off the cameras, I want to tell you one of my favorite jokes I've ever seen. I can't remember if it was Amazing Jonathan or Randy the Punk Magician, but it was an 80s comic. And he did a thing with a hamster where I'm up to this hamster. He had a helmet on his head with a net on the top. And there was this, the guy had to shoot the hamster. And there was like a circle. I'm getting this wrong, but there's a circle. It was white paper with a hole in it, and it had a tube. And then he's like, I'm going to shoot the hamster into the tube. It's going to come out and go in the net. That was the thing. And so he goes to aim the gun, and he shoots it. It's just a paintball gun, and it just shoots a red paintball onto the white. And so the hamster was killed, and he goes, they're only $1. And it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. He didn't kill the hamster. He palmed the hamster, but God, it was a funny joke. Jesus.
Also, Bowers, you forgot to plug it, but you can see Bowers' new special where he describes prop comedy. Detail. It's an awesome special. Check it out on Amazon.
And the Night King game.
There we go.
I didn't forget. You forgot. Home, a TV show, like Home Improvement.
That's a Greek fable, a TV show. I'll try again.
That's called The Simpsons. Homer Improvement's called The Simpsons. I thought you said Dixie Minutes when you said that. That's hilarious.
I just like the idea that he's like the Heidely Ho neighbor. It actually is pretty close to The Simpsons.
And then lastly, thank you, Kristin Key, for tipping Lady as well. And that's it, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, guys, what a fun show. You guys are awesome. Such a great time. We will see you guys next time. Love you.
All right. And as for me, I just wanted to say shout out to Leedy because there was a guy being snarky on my Facebook. And before I could even make fun of him, Leedy got to him first. So thank you, Leedy. Appreciate it. The guy called me Steve Half Shitter. And then Leedy made fun of the idea of like, how is that an insult? Are you saying like does he not finish his work? Does he not like what? He's shitting and then stops. I don't understand it. It was okay. Goodbye.
And if you're shitting and then stop, try Fiberwell fiber gummies.
What's in your butt?